Good afternoon, students. Today we'll be taking the second chapter, that is electric flux and Gauss theorem. Till now we have read about the electric force, in which we have read Coulomb's law and then electric field concept. Now we will be starting the new topic, that is electric flux and Gauss theorem. Here first thing is area vector. Area which appears to be scalar is actually the vector quantity. Area is vector quantity, and if you have the vector quantity then it will have the direction. So what is the direction of area vector? Direction जो area vector का होगा, that will be outward drawn normal to plane of area. प्लेन ऑफ एरिया का जो आउटवर्ड ड्रॉन नॉर्मल होगा, दैट विल बी टेकन एज डायरेक्शन फॉर एरिया. नाउ दिस इज योर एरिया वेक्टर एंड दिस एरिया वेक्टर इज मैग्नीट्यूड ऑफ एरिया इनटू यूनिट वेक्टर. दिस यूनिट वेक्टर इज गिविंग यू द डायरेक्शन. नाउ सपोज वी हैव दिस एरिया, वी हैव this plane surface. So this area, इसका जो डायरेक्शन लोगे दैट विल बी आउटवर्ड ड्रॉन नॉर्मल. दिस इज द डायरेक्शन ऑफ दिस पेन अपवर्ड, दिस वर्टिकली अप. दिस इज द डायरेक्शन फॉर द एरिया वेक्टर. सपोज दिस इज द एरिया, सो दिस इज द आउटवर्ड ड्रॉन नॉर्मल. लेट अस सपोज you have a cylinder. Suppose you have a cylinder. Now this cylinder will have three surfaces. One is this circular face, this is second face, and this is the curved surface. For this circular face, outward drawn normal is this one. So this is the direction for area. For this circular face, this is outward drawn normal, not this direction. This is outward drawn normal. So this is the direction for area. Over here, this will be the direction. Over here, this will be the direction. Over here, this will be the direction. So this area will be taken as vector quantity. It will have the direction. Suppose you have this cuboid. Let us suppose this is a cuboid. So for this surface, this XY area, the surface which is in XY plane, इसका आउटवर्ड ड्रॉन नॉर्मल ये, दिस इज द डायरेक्शन फॉर एरिया. इस सरफेस के एरिया का डायरेक्शन होगा ये, इस सरफेस के एरिया का डायरेक्शन होगा ये, इस सरफेस के एरिया का डायरेक्शन ये. In this way you will be taking the direction for area. So area will be a vector quantity. Then we are coming to solid angle. Plane angle you have read, solid angle also you have read. This is the areas of spherical surface subtends an angle at the center of the sphere. This angle is called solid angle. मान लो this is the sphere and this is the part of the sphere. This is the area of spherical surface. Now at the center it will be subtending some angle, and whatever angle it is subtending at the center of the circle, this will be the solid angle. This is small angle subtended by a small area dA will be dW, d omega. Whatever angle the part of sphere subtend at center, that is known as solid angle. This is the radius vector. Now this area is perpendicular to radius vector. ये जो area है ये radius vector के क्या है, perpendicular. Now direction for this area will be outward drawn normal. So this is the direction for area, dA, area vector, and this is r vector, radius vector, and radius vector is perpendicular to area. So solid angle will be given by d omega is equal to dA upon r square, as formula for plane angle was angle is equal to arc upon radius. Same way for solid angle dA upon r square, condition provided that radius vector is perpendicular to area. Radius vector perpendicular to area. That means angle between radius vector and dA vector will be what? 0 degree. Whenever we have the area, we'll take the direction outward on normal, and from that the angle will be measured. Further, if area is not perpendicular to radius vector, let us suppose this is the case. This is your area vector. This is your area vector. So now this area vector is not perpendicular. This is your radius vector. This is your radius vector. And this is your area vector. This is dA. And this is radius vector, r vector. And the angle between these two is theta. Then the same formula, d omega is equal to dA cos theta upon r square. You will take this component, इसका projection लोगे. So this will be dA cos theta upon r square. If surface is perpendicular, theta will be 0, cos 0 is 1. So formula changes to dA upon r square. Unit of solid angle that is steradian. You know that unit of angle is radian and unit of solid angle is steradian. Now here we'll be taking one more thing. Solid angle subtended by complete sphere at center, that will be omega is equal to integral dA upon r square, and for complete sphere 1 by r square, and dA will be for complete sphere, the total surface area of sphere is 4 pi r square. So this omega comes to be 4 pi steradian. So if you have the question that how much solid angle is subtended by complete sphere at center, so answer will be 4 pi steradian. Or if you somewhere get integral dA upon r square for complete sphere, then it will be 4 pi. Similarly, if somewhere you have dA cos theta upon r square, then it will be also equal to 4 pi steradian. So this is about the solid angle. Now we will come to electric flux. Electric flux. What is this electric flux? Electric flux is the measure of number of lines of force passing through some surface held in the electric field. Electric flux denoted by phi, it is the measure of total electric lines of forces passing through certain area in electric field. किसी certain area से कितनी इलेक्ट्रिक लाइंस ऑफ फोर्सेस पास हो रही हैं, दैट विल बी द मेजर ऑफ इलेक्ट्रिक फ्लक्स. इट इज ऑल्सो इक्वल टू डॉट प्रोडक्ट ऑफ इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड and area through which electric lines of forces are passing. Flux denoted by phi, electric field and area का dot product. सपोज ये एरिया है, दिस इज द एरिया वेक्टर एंड दीज आर इलेक्ट्रिक लाइंस ऑफ फोर्सेस. सो इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड विल गिव यू द आइडिया दैट how many lines of forces are passing through certain area. So whatever total electric lines of forces are passing through this area, that is measured by the electric flux. And to calculate electric flux, phi will be E dot A, where E is electric field and A is the area. SI unit of electric flux is electric field Newton per coulomb and area meter square. So Newton meter square per coulomb, and this is a scalar quantity, so no direction will be there for the electric flux. Electric field will have the direction, area will have the direction, but flux will not have the direction. Multiplying two vector, we are getting scalar, that's why we have taken the dot product. Now if you have some irregular surface, suppose this is the case, and these are the electric lines of forces passing. In electric field, this body is placed. Now here you will take a small area dA. Direction for area is outward drawn normal, so this will be dA, and this is electric field, and the angle between electric field and area vector will be theta. So now the flux linked with this small area, flux linked with a small area dA will be pi is equal to E dot dA, and that will be E dA cos theta. This is the flux linked with a small area. flux, total flux, if you have to calculate with this closed surface, if you want to find the total flux linked with closed surface, in that case it will be integral E dot dA for the closed surface. पूरे closed surface के लिए इसको इंटीग्रेट कर लोगे, स्मॉल एरिया से फ्लक्स निकालोगे और फिर पूरे क्लोज सरफेस के लिए यू विल इंटीग्रेट इट, you will get the total flux linked with this closed surface. Any confusion in this? One more thing you see, if you find the flux over here, then this is your outward drawn normal dA, and this is electric lines of force. So this angle will be taken into account. और यहां पे अगर लोगे तो ये आउटवर्ड ड्रॉन नॉर्मल और ये इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड का डायरेक्शन, तो यहां पे थीटा जो है 90, यहां पे थीटा एक्यूट, here theta is obtuse, and if you take here, then this is the direction of dA as well as direction of E, so theta will be 0. Here you have, here outward drawn normal area electric field theta 0, here outward drawn normal electric field theta acute, here theta coming 90, and here theta is obtuse. Now general rule we are getting, now if you have cos of acute angle it will be positive, cos of 90 degree 0, and cos of obtuse angle is negative. So what is the result? You see here or here, the electric lines of forces are leaving the surface. So if electric lines of forces are leaving the surface, then flux will be coming positive or 0. Flux will be coming positive, sorry. If the electric lines of forces are leaving the surface, then flux will be positive. If here you see angle is obtuse, but lines of forces are entering the surface. So if electric lines of force enter the surface, then flux will be coming negative because cos of obtuse angle is negative. And if electric lines of forces are parallel to the surface, then flux will be 0. So what general discussion we have, if electric lines of forces are leaving the surface, flux will be positive. If electric lines of forces are entering the surface, see here, then flux will be negative, because here you will have obtuse angle, and for cos of obtuse angle is negative, so EA cos theta will be coming negative. And if electric lines of forces are parallel to surface, then theta will be 90, and then cos 90 is 0, so flux will be 0. I think you will not be having any problem in this part. Now we'll be taking one example on based on it. Question is, find electric flux linked with an area 2I minus 3J plus 4K placed in electric field of I minus J plus K Newton per Coulomb, and this is meter square. You have to find the electric flux linked with an area this much placed in electric field. There is an electric field which is given by this. Electric field is a vector quantity. In this electric field, this area is situated. How much flux will be linked? So what is the formula for flux? Phi is equal to E dot A. So E is I minus J plus K dot product 2I minus 3J plus 4K. As in class 11 you have read that when we find the dot product, I will be multiplied by I dot I is 1, J multiplied by J and K multiplied by K. So phi will be equal to I into 2I, that is 2, minus 1 into minus 3 plus 3, and 1 into 4, 4. So 9 Newton meter square per Coulomb. This is the total flux linked. As the flux is a scalar quantity, so you are not getting I, J, K over here, you are simply getting the numerical value. We're taking one more problem. A cylinder of length L and area of cross section A is placed in uniform electric field E such that axis of cylinder is parallel to field. Find total flux linked with cylinder. A cylinder is placed, cylinder of length L and area of cross section A. So this cylinder, length of the cylinder L may be numerical value in the question. Length L and area of cross section A placed in uniform electric field such that axis of the cylinder, this is the axis of the cylinder, is parallel to field. This is the electric field. In electric field, the cylinder is being placed. You have to find total flux. This is the situation. This is the flux. This is the flux. This is the cylinder placed in electric field. Now, as I have told you, this cylinder will have three surface. One surface, second surface, and curved surface. Direction for surface area is outward drawn normal. So this is, let us suppose, first surface, this is your second surface, and curved surface is third one. Find the flux linked with first, find the flux linked with second, find the flux linked with third. Now इसका आउटवर्ड ड्रॉन नॉर्मल ये हो गया, एरिया ऑफ क्रॉस सेक्शन है, तो इस सरफेस का आउटवर्ड ड्रॉन नॉर्मल ये, तो एरिया वेक्टर ये, इसका आउटवर्ड ड्रॉन नॉर्मल ये, और यहां पे स्मॉल एरिया लोगे, इसका आउटवर्ड ड्रॉन नॉर्मल ये DA. This cylinder has three surfaces, 1, 2, and curved surface 3. One surface outward drawn normal, second surface outward drawn normal, third DA. We'll find the total flux. So total flux will be flux linked with first surface plus flux linked with second surface plus flux linked with third surface. इससे फ्लक्स निकालो, इससे निकालो, और फिर कर्व से निकालो. जरा पहले वाले में आओ. इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड E, एरिया इज A, and whatever direction of field, that is the direction for area, तो cos 0. Come here, electric field towards right, or area vector is towards left, so it will be E into A cos 180 degree. और तीसरा इस स्मॉल से फाइंड कर लो, फाइंड फ्लक्स लिंक विद दिस, तो इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड डायरेक्शन इज दिस वन, एरिया इज दिस वन, EDA cos 90 you will have, और इसको पूरे कर्व सरफेस के लिए इंटीग्रेट कर दो, एंड इंटीग्रेट इट फॉर द कंप्लीट कर्व सरफेस. दिस इज द फ्लक्स लिंक विद दिस स्पेस, दिस इज द फ्लक्स लिंक विद दिस स्पेस, एंड दिस इज द फ्लक्स लिंक विद कंप्लीट कर्व सरफेस. नाउ cos 0 is 1, cos 180 is -1, and cos 90 is 0. So total flux will be E into A minus E into A plus 0, and total flux will be 0. In this way, you will solve the problems of electric flux.